That happened to me once as well. I was listening to Josh's voice note. I think it was like a minute long. I was like 50 seconds in. I was like, huh? Then I looked at the name and I was like, oh, that's Rohan, fam. So it's one of those. Yeah. Your voices do kind of sound similar, but I think
I think we're completely different people.
You're twins.
Shut the hell
both
up.
Jamaican.
Shut the hell up.
See, the thing is, we actually look very different.
Really
not even.
There's no comparison.
They're like the same height.
No, fam.
Don't fight.
Don't right now. Because he's 6'1", he thinks he's big, man.
They're like the same height. No.
Anyways, so yeah, welcome back to 3G's podcast.
Wait, hold on. Cue the intro.
I said it. That's your word.
I'm gonna empty that, you know. Cue the intro.
Keep the thing where we sing out. Like,
Go. Now cue the intro. You know.
Damn.
Is her name Alex? Oh wait, I'm not allowed to drop names.
Carry on.
No, we're gonna have to bleep that out.
You're not bleeping nothing.
Anyways. Welcome to 3G's podcast with
A1A,
Rhys,
and RKJ.
But anyways, so welcome back to 3G's podcast. We're back again with another.
Back again?
We're not doing this every single time.
Yeah, no, you need to stop this, my G.
Stop that. How many episodes have we done?
Do you know why I'm happy though? I'm happy that we pre-recorded the intros because Josh's intro is always dead. It's always like, oh, I'm Rhys, I'm I.
I'm not happy. That's
why. That's why it's the outro though. But it's the outro.
You need to work on that still.
I know, yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm Jay.
I don't need a big outro. I don't need a big intro. I'm happy with the way it is.
I don't even outro. I just put the beat at the end and just fade it out. That's what I do.
Lol.
I haven't got.
So I'm actually hating on my voice.
No, but you just don't express it. You don't express it.
I'm not a very expressive person.
I'm Jay.
I am Jay. Well done.
I need to ask you man a question. I'm gonna give you a small scenario. Everyone listening to this year and think.
Oh yeah, sorry. By the way, as you listen to this, hashtag 3G's podcast all over the Twitter, all over the
let's talk, man. Come on. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram. That's the same. All that.
I don't use Twitter, but follow me on Twitter.
Our ads on SoundCloud or they just on?
Down SoundCloud and
Get me to 1 million followers.
Everything for real, fam. Give us a million. Oh, also, thanks for the love on the first 2 episodes. You guys have been very.
That first episode was amazing.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for all the love and support you've been giving, man.
But yeah,
appreciate it. It's all for you.
And by the way, some of those were pre-recorded in it, so some things that we've said we've changed our minds in it. Don't come on and tap me on the team.
Yeah. I want to say. In fact, there's actually this one episode we're doing in a few weeks that I said some wild stuff. Yeah, I'm listening back to it thinking, hold on, that doesn't make any sense.
He means everything he said.
Yeah, I kind of
If it's
just
not,
keep the same energy.
Yeah, no, if it's not a real important podcast, take it lightly. Because
some of them, it's not even like, it's not even keep the same energy. It's like listening back to the podcast. You might persuaded me.
Wait,
I'm not gonna say what we talk about here because I'm gonna spoil it for you. Like,
no, you might as well like give him a little like hint or whatever it is. What it is.
Nah. You might hear. I'm not gonna say what episode it was either because I don't even know what episode it's gonna be yet. But I just said some more stuff and I thought as the episode went on, I didn't explain myself properly. So after the week after, I'm gonna explain myself. Maybe like do a small. I don't know.
Is it I want to
keep the same energy. No one's gonna come and shoot you in your yard.
No, it's not different energy. He just changed his mind.
You can change your account, innit? It's not that deep.
I've got to change my account. You know, I'm very, very long to do that right now. But anyways, I got a question for you, man. Yeah, my friend asked me the other day. She's gonna be listening to this. Think, oh, we're just friends. Wait.
He said, oh, we're just friends.
Wait. I should have said that. Thing is not.
Hey, don't do that.
No, it's very. Oh shit.
Don't do that, my G.
It's very bad.
Now you friends with yourself.
Oh damn.
No.
She's gonna listen. As she's listening, she's gonna come to me like,
but at the same time,
friends.
Is that the one that you showed us what she said about the podcast? She said, no, someone said we need a few slaps.
That was my friend. That was my friend.
She said she likes it. She said she likes it.
What if she thought you was a friend in the beginning? So now you played yourself.
Yeah, to be honest, I think we're friends anyways. We'll come anyways.
But now you
it is what it is, man. You can deal with that outside.
Yeah, but you could have just put yourself in the friend zone now.
I kind of just did. But I don't mind, that's the thing.
Why you say he doesn't mind? He doesn't like it. He
doesn't
like it, it's cool.
No, right now.
See Alexandra Love Island thing, yeah? That's what it's like. He doesn't like it.
Yeah, Love Island, I love that show.
She's listening to this, yeah, and if you want to talk about this, we're going to talk about this separately, like in the PC. We'll explain why it's okay for right now.
Basically,
she was like...
He's okay, he's 32.
Basically, she was like, if it was funny until this point, she probably doesn't even know exactly who we're talking about her.
Oh Lord.
But when
so you got that many girls wishing.
No, but like I said friend though. But it's a friend though. It could be any friend.
True.
Exactly. Until I mentioned the scenario, she's gonna be like, "It's me."
Oh Lord.
It's me. Anyways, so basically, yeah, she was like, "I got a scenario for you. If you." I'm just gonna skip the part. I'm just gonna get to the actual scenario. If your wife was doing like egg cell donations and had like over 60 kids, what would you react? How would you react?
Donations. What was that?
Donate her egg cells.
Oh, egg cells. Oh.
Yeah, egg cells. Yeah, egg cells. She was donating her egg
They're
cells.
her kids, innit? She's donating them.
Yeah, and she has over 60 children.
Genetically, it's her kids.
Depends.
That's what I said. I think
No,
that's
because it depends on the
No.
content. Well, she never told you for time.
Oh,
No, but
I gotta know about this.
Yeah.
No, but I think it's not even that deep to me. Like, we could be married for like 5 years, and it comes like a conversation like, "Yo, by the way,
Wait.
no, wait.
By the way,
I got bare
other
kids.
What the hell?
No, wait, let me explain.
Bad kids.
That's my daughter over there.
I'm gonna fight all of you. Can I explain you? Can I explain?
Mommy, daddy. Mommy. No, we're never gonna let go of this mommy daddy thing, you know. Mommy.
I'm getting hot. Like I was saying, it's a thing where, let's say, I don't know, a couple years into the marriage, we were talking, and then she just said, "Oh yeah, I used to do egg cell donations." Like, "Oh, is it mad? So you have like, how many kids do you think you have?" And she goes, "I'm probably over 60." And I think,
No, I would have found out.
wait, I would know, but I would know before the marriage, definitely.
Of course.
But this is the scenario she gave me.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying, I'd be like, "Raw, mad." But in my head, I'm thinking, okay, but then this is irrelevant now because by this time, no, it's not in 5 years because she could have been doing this for years. Like, we don't know how long she's been doing this for. She'd actually tell me.
But you should tell me while we're dating.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
that's not a problem.
Two,
Point is,
more time, like, I wouldn't care because they're not they're your kids biologically.
Exactly.
But then I'd be vexed just for the fact that I didn't know.
It's not the fact that she did it. It's the fact
no, but
that
like,
she
what's
couldn't tell
there to
me
be vexed
before.
about? She didn't tell me.
You didn't tell me.
But
What do
it's
you
That's
mean?
important.
How important is the information though?
Have you had, wait. Remember when we did RE, yeah? There's been cases where people did like the whole thing where they...
Unless your kid pulls up on you like...
like legally, your kid can want to come back and be like, yeah, I want to know my actual biological mum.
Okay, then that's very, very
And you've got
bad.
60 kids knocking on the door talking about, yeah, this might be my mum. No,
Wasn't there a movie
nah,
about
man.
that?
Nah, but like that's
Probably,
different.
maybe.
If she came to me like, "Yo, I have like over 60 kids and they all like want to meet me and be part of this
That's
family,"
that. Oh, no.
that's a very no.
I would know my own kids to worry about.
He said that's a very no.
That's a very, very no. But if it's a thing where she was supposed to mention that I used to do like donations and all that, I'm like, "Oh, very mad." The first thing I'm thinking is, first of all, how many cells did you donate? Then I'm gonna think, how much money did you get from it?
Wow, you're...
No, because
Right, you're really accepting, you know.
no, but like,
60 kids.
what am I meant to do? Like, you've
Five
never
years
met
into
these
the marriage.
kids.
Hell
You don't
no.
know where they are in the world. According to both of us,
What
they're
if it
like,
ends?
I'll
they're not
I'll
finding
be
as well?
vexed because it's not about the kids. I don't care.
Exactly.
Because that's not even
Oh,
that's not a
so
problem.
your problem
like,
is
donating egg cells. Like that's the thing. It's not
the
a
thing to
problem.
do at the end of the
It's not-
day.
It's not legally your child. It's not a problem at all. I don't care. It's the fact that I didn't know for 5 years into
For
the
real.
marriage.
Marriage.
First
Family
of
is
all,
something
I'll
I-
slap myself because I didn't ask those questions
I lied.
in the dating stage.
I made that stupid mistake.
Either I asked those questions, I just didn't ask those questions, or I asked and you didn't tell me the truth. Are you mad?
For real.
5 years into the marriage, imposter cunt. You can't. No.
that's an imposter can't.
No.
No, but the thing where like, if you told me like, I don't know, I wouldn't be angry if she didn't tell me. I'd be like, I would be surprised at the actual thing. I think the actual thing will blow my mind more than the fact that she didn't tell me.
Yo, you're different, man. G.
I don't know.
I think man will change the situation, you know.
Yeah, no,
Maybe,
you'd be
maybe,
vexed.
maybe in this situation. But I'm not saying 5 years.
Be like, yeah.
The scenario she gave me wasn't actually 5 years. But
Oh, yeah,
I'm just
cool.
saying like, I don't know, we're all different, innit? In a situation, I could be
I
different.
don't mind at all. It's just the idea that I didn't know. Simple.
In this situation, it could be...
It's just the fact that I didn't know. That's it, bro. But I got something very similar to that as well. I saw something on Twitter maybe yesterday, the day before. But someone was saying that you need to ask your partners, especially with black people, because you know sickle cell and stuff. That's a black people illness or whatever. Not even an illness, but a thing. But yeah, it's a thing where people say you need to ask these questions like your first date and stuff like that. What do you lot think about that?
What do you mean ask
Like,
about?
see the way sickle cell works, yeah? You have 3 blood types. I think I might be wrong.
Yeah.
Well, for black people.
You've got for people in general, you've got AA, which is like that's the blood type. Then you got AS, which is a carrier of sickle cell, but they don't have it, so like their kids can get it. And then SS, which is the child, the person has sickle cell basically.
Well, what's sickle cell again?
Sickle cell is like your blood,
Yeah.
the shape of your, I think red blood cells or white blood cells are not like the right shape. I might be wrong. but it makes you more susceptible to like getting sick and stuff like that. And a lot of people die early because they have sickle cell.
Yeah.
So it's a thing where if you're AA and you marry anybody else, your kids can't have sickle cell because you don't have the S in your thing.
But is there a way to prevent it though?
By marrying someone that's not A.
Is that the only way?
Like basically, so let me give you an example. AA marry AA, there's no way. AA marry AS, your kid could be AS, but it can't be SS. AS marry AS, your kid could be AA, your kid could be AS, your kid could be SS. You're gambling right there. SS marry SS.
Yeah, but so is there any way to prevent your kids having it?
By not marrying, well,
apart from that.
No.
Is it that deep?
It's a thing where that's the way you're born, like, and it's not a problem.
Common.
Like, it's not a problem because it's common. Don't you know people that have sickle cell? It's not even a problem because like there's a lot of people that survive it. You know what I mean? But you don't want to put your children through that kind of situation.
True.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's one of those, and it makes you like ill and stuff like that. A lot of people like they're in hospital in and out.
You're saying that on the first date, which
Yeah, something like I saw someone say that that's a first date.
No, not first date.
What?
No, that's
first date.
Yeah, are you?
What? No, I'll find out much later on in the line.
What runs in your family? No, like
that's
it should be early on.
That's implying I kind of want
immediately.
Girls don't like that. Girls don't want that like immediate like.
That's almost about asking like what have you done.
Like, what's your body count?
Yeah, no.
For real, that's
it's more of a thing of like.
It's
I feel like there's
slow down.
The way dating works, in my opinion, it's not even a dating podcast today, but the way dating works, in my opinion, is like early you just have like the banner around, you get to know each other. Then it gets slightly deeper. Now you start opening up a little bit.
Questions.
This here, like I think that's where the ASS
comes
because you don't want to start having feelings.
You're not getting my joke.
What love island thing? I don't get it.
I said like a love island, you get to know people. Man, come on, man. Come on. What do you mean?
It wasn't that funny.
You don't watch it, man.
I used to watch it. You know I used to watch it.
I watch it.
But I used to watch it.
Come on, man. It was a reference. You're supposed to be like, yeah, exactly.
It's tricky. But yeah,
shout out to Alex.
Dead Alex, man. But yeah, I don't like it, man. But yeah, I feel like it's one of those situations where when it starts to get deeper, you don't want to have feelings for the person, but at that point you need to start asking those questions. Yeah. But yeah, man, it's one of those.
Yeah, let's start this podcast, shall we? Because it's actually been a long last time. So yeah, the podcast we're going to be doing today is going to be about like black people in society, so have like the way we've been brought up, the way we are, and the way we've had to like kind of like fit in a certain way around people in society, so around white people. So yeah, I'll talk about more of the points in a bit, but let's talk about like each other's opinions. So Ayo, what do you think about it? So what do you think about how we're brought up? So what do you think the issue is with black people in this society? So you know how we live in a world where white people, they're the most common race, right?
Yeah.
And you know how most of our a lot of parents and a lot of people know that if you act a certain way, you're going to get a certain stereotype, or because you're black, people think you're a certain way already. So what do you think about that?
In my opinion, yeah, I think it's a thing where like I even want to just like eat everyone's experiences. Like basically, with me and it, I've had like different experiences. Obviously, brought up in Nigeria, boom, all black people, no way. Actually, I've had a couple of mixed race people this time, but basically all black, cool.
Yeah.
Then I moved to St. Mary's, which is it's not a black school, it's very mixed, but
it's
pretty much a black school.
Yeah, it's a black school for the area.
Yeah, it's bare man, you know what I mean. And then for sixth form, then I went to I went to whatever.
Yeah.
Now, like,
Rock's born boy.
No, don't ever do that.
That's got a badge.
No. But, what did you say?
So you got a badge and all that.
But yeah, it's one of those where like, I don't know, just being black in a white world kind of thing is there's a balance to the way you act. Like, I just feel like, I don't know, people, it can be an advantage and it can be a disadvantage in many cases. The advantages are much less, in my opinion. Like, let me give you an example. Like, when I first went to the sixth one that I went to, whatever, it was a thing where I remember walking into a room once, and there was this guy, like, he started talking to me about hip hop. Just for no reason. This is when straight out Compton just came up. So boom, we're trying to talk. Ice Cube's the greatest rapper alive, blah, blah, blah.
That's a stretch. That's a stretch.
Have you heard this, bro? I was like, yeah, whatever, blah, blah, blah. It's a thing where a lot of the time, especially for black boys, it's a thing where they want to impress us in many cases because they think we're cool just because we're black. Not even just not because you're race in many cases, but if you act, because there's this idea of what a black person is supposed to act like.
Yeah, that's very true.
And to them, I was that. like to a certain degree.
Yeah.
So, because there were other black people in the year or whatever,
Yeah,
but it's a thing where like you need to be black and act black.
Yeah, but you're
to a
way
certain
more
degree.
black. Like,
Yeah,
not,
yeah, yeah.
you know
It's
what I
not
mean?
like I couldn't even hide it. Just the way I spoke.
Yeah,
like,
it's
you
just
know
like
what I mean?
because you basically lived in North London, you're around people
Yeah.
who would just like live in ends,
Sure,
yeah. You just act certain way. It wasn't because you're trying to act black or you're more stereotypical than other people.
Yeah.
You're just brought up
Well,
in a
yeah,
different way.
yeah. I was more stereotypical than the people that they knew that were black.
But then,
So
bear in
it's
mind,
like-
those people grew up in a white area.
Which
so
is why.
it's
Which is why.
different.
So
It doesn't make
that's-
them less black. It just means-
that's what I'm saying. I
Yeah.
don't say it makes them less black. I'm saying this is what these people think. This is
Yeah,
what
no,
these
no, I
people
get
that
you,
was
I
around
get
think. They think like there's a way to act black. They want you to act
No,
like.
yeah, because you
like,
know what it is.
you know what I mean?
I went through a similar situation. So you know when like, so you know how before no one used to wear durags, now everyone wears durags. Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
So you know how young.
We were on that.
we started it because now youngers can
Not
wear
even gonna lie,
durags.
just public service.
Yo, you
announcement.
youngers, yeah.
We've been doing.
You
this
couldn't
for
wear
time,
durags to
man.
school. Now you can.
We've been doing this for time. You get
Yeah,
me?
but put it this way,
wear
yeah.
durags to school. Are you mad?
Yeah, fam. My cousin.
St. Mary's, people wear durags to school.
Yeah.
No,
No,
he's
no.
saying now they can.
No, now the kids wear durags to
I
school.
think yeah. No, they
Well,
can.
Damn, my cousin
damn,
does
we
that.
open doors and that.
Yeah, but
Yo, fam.
but so I started wearing my when I had like. So when I come up to like do my hair or I start to get waves, right? I start to wear durag to college just because it's easier. You know that one's just a bit long to take off your durag, it's really long
Yeah,
day,
yeah, yeah.
whatever. So obviously I started doing that, yeah. And because there's so many white people in my college, they're like, oh, what's up in your head? What is that? Oh, you look like 50 Cent, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, they did that to me. They did that to me.
Fam.
Oh yeah, you look like Charles Rowe. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
my
You want to
gosh.
rap for us? Yeah.
Fam, and you know
Get
what
on my
it is,
face,
yeah?
man.
And I screwed fam, you know
You know what's love? You know them ones, man. Get on my
Nah,
face,
you know what
bro.
it is, yeah? You look at them, yeah, and you look at them, and they know they know you said something. They said something mad, and you're looking like you really said that.
They know.
They know.
Oh
Fam.
no, I've got too many experiences. There was a
Fam.
time, yeah, where like shout out. I'm not even gonna say his name yet, but my boy, yeah, if he's listening, he knows exactly who this is. And if the girl doesn't, she knows who she is. I don't really care. But there was a time. This was my sixth form as well. He was the other black guy that came. Like there were other black people that were there from the start.
Yeah.
But me and him were the people that moved there, and they're cool. Now he was chatting to a girl. She just happened to be white. And like he showed this girl to other people, like to some other people out in our year or whatever. They were like, oh, and you know when they do that, always like, oh, like I didn't expect you to. So he was like, wait, what do you mean? Is it because she's white or whatever?
What do you
He's
mean?
Like basically, he showed a picture of his girl
Oh,
to
yeah.
another girl in our year,
Oh,
and she
okay.
did that O thing where it's like they say O, but they just don't want to say everything that's on
What?
their mind.
Because she was white or because she was black?
I'm getting to that basically. So no, his girlfriend was white.
Yeah.
So then when he showed, and the girl in our year was white as well, but she was
Yeah.
like posh white or whatever.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
in my opinion, she seems posh to me or whatever. Cool. Basically, what she showed, she was like, I would have expected you to go with someone that was more ghetto. So me and him were like, wait. And you know when you know for a fact they don't know they say something mad. So we were both like, ghetto? And she said it again. I said, no. I said, no. We're trying to explain to you that you're not allowed to say that.
No, you
Like,
don't.
we want to say that politely, like, ghetto? She's like, yeah. I said, no.
Yeah.
No, like, you're
that's
not allowed
mad.
to do them things.
That's
Like,
mad.
what do you mean ghetto? What's that supposed to mean?
Yeah.
Because his girlfriend's white. Because man was from Hackney or whatever. Like, what's that supposed to mean?
No, we don't live in that world anymore.
You know what I mean?
It's
So it's a very very nuts.
yeah,
nuts kind
because
of
you know,
thing,
it's the
bro.
other day I was at work, right?
I don't know when they say mad stuff.
The
man.
first time I wore durag to work, right? Some guy was like, oh, what's that hat thing on your head? Like, why is it so silky?
Turban.
Man was like, oh, is
Turban.
it like a normal hat when you take it off or is it like a cloth?
Oh, flipping.
Fam, you know what it is?
Let's go.
I don't even mind you asking me about it, yeah, but the way some white people go about it, it's just like, wow, like that's so cool. Like, I've never seen that before. Oh my god! Harmonies.
He's like, oh,
That's the outro. That's definitely. The beat's gonna fade out. It's gonna be that colour.
But yeah, it's like I don't even like to the end of the day, yeah. When you see someone from a different background or different culture or different race, yeah, and you see something they do or wear, you're like, oh, what's that? Simple as that. But the way
yeah,
certain
there's
white
a
people,
way to go about
so
it.
way
Like, it's
go
not,
like,
it's not a bad thing that they don't know. Of course you
Yeah.
want to know. You don't live my life.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
There's just a way to go. Don't come and be like, oh yeah, can I touch your hair? Are you mad?
lie.
Are you alright?
can I cream your skin? Because
No,
it's dry.
they ask you, oh yeah, like why do you cream this and the other? Like,
Yeah, like you cream your skin. I'm like, what? Wait, huh? That's not when I found out that wasn't a thing for
No,
white
time
people, yeah.
when I was brushing my hair, I was like, you got nothing on your head. Why are you trying to? Because
Fam?
I had a low cut. They were like,
Yeah.
oh, why are you brushing your hair?
Fam, they had it to me like that. I was like, oh yeah, my durag to lay my hair down at work, yeah. He was like, oh, what's for? To lay my hair down. He was like, oh, what? But you've got no hair on your head.
Yeah, you know the one.
That's what the thing with me. Yeah, I don't. How's it been for me? So primary school in Edmonton was a black primary school, but being young, I didn't. The whole school was black. So for me, it was just. For me, it would be weird to almost see white people in the school. We have white people in the school,
Yes.
but I didn't. at times I was deep raw. Like there's only like 2 of you.
No, because I know because
That's weird.
It's payback time.
I went to
slave trade.
I went to a black primary school first, and I went to a white one, innit? So it was mainly black people, and then when I went there, I was one of the few.
Even the teachers, fam.
Yeah.
Even the teachers. I mean, yeah, our head teacher was black as well. She was.
Damn.
Our head teacher was safe. I'm like, fam.
I thought we were gonna say
What's her
that.
name? What's her name again? Miss. I forgot her name. Damn, but she was safe. Anyways, so for me, it was different, innit? And then coming to St. Mary's as well, it was a bit of a change, like seeing. Oh, there's bare white people in the school now. Living in like Cheshunt, it's a white area.
Yeah.
But at the same time, the way the school formed and became like it's a black school now. Like,
Yeah, pretty much.
Actually a black school.
We
But
made it
getting
a
what-
black school.
But what
Yeah.
you two
Yeah.
got about the headbands and the low cuts thing, for me, I don't know because I'm light skinned, so it was a bit different. Like, my hair's not even like that anyways.
Yeah.
So I can cut it if I want to, but I
Yeah.
just don't do it. So I don't know, maybe I haven't been that many scenarios where
You know why? It's not even because of the fact that you were light skinned. It's the fact that deep it, you went to your primary school, which you said was
black.
black
I
school.
mean, you went to black
Then you
school.
went to St. Mary's for secondary school and sixth form. If you moved from St. Mary's to where I'm,
Yeah. But remember,
It would've been nuts.
this is how my situation was.
I'm telling you,
I was in a black
I
area.
actually haven't been in white areas.
yeah, that's what it is.
I was in a black area up until my late childhood. Then I went to a white primary school. I didn't like it because it was white. I put up with it, and obviously that probably changed me like long term. Not in a bad way, but yeah. And then obviously I went to semi-black primary.
Go ahead.
Wait, I went to like a black secondary school. But because I went to white, I was so used to being around white people. Being around black people again, it's a bit different, innit? But at the same time, because I'm regardless, you're gonna be around black people more than white people just because family's black.
Yeah.
Most people I know are black,
Yeah.
I still put up what I would put up with, but I still got what you're trying to say.
Yeah, I understand.
So cool. Secondary school was a lot better, obviously, but there was still a lot of white people.
Yeah.
And they're like,
But the thing is, like, it was a thing where they were more understanding, because when you're around so many black people, first of all, you're too scared to say some stupid stuff. You're not going to say, "Oh, I would expect you to get with someone more ghetto." We'll all bang you collectively. You get me? So you can't say that. You get me? So that's one. Two, the fact that you're around us, like St. Mary's, we're there from year 7 till what, year 11.
And I was still
After a
very
while,
much-
you get to understand us more. Like we understand them more, they understand us more.
Oh yeah, I was very
That's
much
true,
cultural.
very
true. Yeah.
And there was a lot of people from different races and all.
Yeah.
But over time, like we kind of
Mixed.
Everybody
kind of
integrated.
mixed
Man.
in
It's
it,
a thing
like-
where, like, 'cause
Everyone's got
in-
caring
in-
after a while.
Yeah. In a situation like that, where everybody's there, first of all, we're all young. Secondly, like, it's not segregation times. Like, everybody's chilling with each other. Obviously, we had our friendship groups. More time, my friends became like were black more time. But I had some white friends that I can
Exactly,
shout out some
same.
people right now. Like, yeah, boom, these are my boys, these are my guys. You know what I mean? So it's not even a problem like that. But in a situation like that, where everybody's integrated, where everybody speaks to each other, where like there's just that kind of situation, you're more, even if you don't understand, you're just more polite about this kind of things. Like if I see someone that I don't understand their culture, like there were people that are from Turkey or whatever, cool. Like it's not a problem. Like everybody has their own kind of situation, and a lot of us had like immigrant parents. So somebody could be Jamaican, somebody could be Ghanaian, some people could be Portuguese, some people could be Polish. You know what I mean? Everybody had their own culture, and it was more of a beautiful thing. But in a place where everybody is just one thing, and now you're the different one, people take liberties.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if you're white, black. If like
Same
it
age,
was a white
very,
person, it'll be the same.
Yeah, if it was one white person with bare black,
Actually,
people,
no, it wouldn't
they'll
even be
get-
different. It'll be more of a roasting thing then.
They'll get bullied. I won't lie.
St. Mary's
Look.
was very, very, very mixed.
Yeah, it was calm that way, man.
Like, other schools like in the area, like
But other schools in
I
this Cheshunt area thought we were
Yeah.
that ghetto school.
We were
that
the bad
hangs out-
schools.
Hangs out around.
These times, those were schools, fam.
people.
Those were
But at the same
schools.
time, people from St. Mary's, we didn't live in this area. Like
Yeah,
no
people
one-
St. Mary's lived in.
Barely anyone lived in this area. Everyone would trek
Enfield,
Enfield.
yeah. That's why they thought we were a black school from the
Yeah, but
and we hung out with like the Enfield lot.
Yeah, but we were just a mixed. We were a mixed school, and we were next to it. You know how Saint Ignatius always came to Feebles go to get
Yeah,
changed?
yeah.
That's why it looked like we were a black school, but realistically, it was just a mixed school. It wasn't one
That's
or
true.
the other.
why did St. Ignatius come to Audit Cross?
They wanted Americana.
Some of them might have
They wanted Americana.
Huh?
They wanted Americana. And that's when the bars opened back in the day.
Oh yeah.
So they
Oh
thought.
yeah, true.
So it's like, why not?
But yeah, like there's just those experiences and stuff. It's a thing where like, for example, now a lot of white people just don't know what to say, in my opinion. Like, and this is not even a roast. See, if you want to kill me on the tail, kill me on the tail. But it's not even a roast of anybody in particular. But it's a thing where, what's it like? They say some stuff out of order, like the whole ghetto situation. But there's some other times where they kind of they can say something, but then they're too scared to say it. Like I remember when I first got there, it's like, we're looking. Someone could come look for me. Oh, I'm looking for Aaron. Like, he's the boy with the black jacket and the blue back. Bro, I'm the black guy. Just say, just say I'm the guy that's
You know,
black.
I've realised, yeah. Okay, sometimes their fault when they're a bit racist, But at the end of the day, white people in general, they're not raised to like be like that. They're too like generally as a whole, they're too scared to be like, oh yeah, the black guy.
Yeah, but then they can say something that's too ghetto. Like I don't know how to explain it, but they say something out of pocket. Sometimes that makes me think maybe you know what you just did because you're scared to say I'm black, but you're not scared to say something ghetto. Are you alright?
They were raised and a thing where so-called grandparents, yeah, they were raised where black people weren't equal in society, and it changed like out of the blue. Then it was a thing where the parents,
their grandparents.
Yeah, the grandparents. Yeah, so then the grandparents' kids had to accept the fact that
you can definitely tell some of those cultures are still in there.
No, that's still in there. But the grandparents' kids were a thing where now you have to accept it. So no matter how you're feeling, this is how it is. This is how you're going to tell your kids. So obviously there's racist people in the world, but a lot of parents have firmed it, or they know it. Okay, cool. This wasn't cool, so now I'm going to raise my kids at this. But today, because of prior generations, they weren't raised to be like, yo, that's the black person. They were raised in a thing where to even not talk about it at all, or just might be a bit racist by accident. And I've realised a lot of white people, they're not actually racist, they're just simple-minded.
Ignorant.
Yeah, ignorant.
They just don't know.
They just don't know, yeah. And then the first thing that comes to them is something that sounds a bit mad.
Yeah.
And then they wonder why, like, you can't really blame them at the same time.
True. Because the thing is, like, sometimes it's quite fun as well, like, because sometimes the fact that they're so scared makes it funny. Because I remember, again, when I first got to my sixth one, whatever, like, it was me and this other guy that came from Hackney, innit? Cool. They were like, oh, because immediately we got there, we were both cool with each other. They were like, oh, do you guys know each other? I was like, no, we're just both black. I see.
No, but that happens all the time.
I didn't mean like that. No, I didn't mean like. You know when it starts beefing.
No, but you know what it is, yeah? It doesn't matter where you are, yeah?
Like, you have to play with them sometimes, and there was another time when I was like, oh yeah, I'm Stormzy's cousin, and these people believed me.
Oh yeah, no.
I was like, oh yeah, I'm Stormzy's cousin. We're like, oh really?
Were you in the section?
Like, oh, what do you call him? I'm like, oh yeah, we call him Amari. They're like, oh really?
Uncle Stormzy.
You look like him as well, yeah? You know the ones.
No, but you know what it is, yeah? I've realised, so cool. When it comes to black people, whether you're in a white or a black area, just see another black person, you're more like, you can get along with them a lot quicker.
The nod, you know the ones.
Yeah, the nod is enough, innit? Now you're my boy now.
You know.
Yeah,
when we were alone, fam.
Because I'm not gonna lie, one time, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I tried to meet some girl, right, and it didn't work out too well, but there was a black guy behind me, yeah, and he saw the whole thing, and then she walked away, right?
Well, on road?
Yeah, on road. This is time, it was like 2 years ago, maybe.
Hold on, so you wait.
You were meaning to go on the floor, didn't it?
On road?
Oh, okay. It wasn't that deep, yeah. Like, she was just like, nah, I'm okay, yeah. So I was like, cool, whatever.
Yeah.
And she was like, oh, the guy was like, oh, what happened? And we were just busting comments and looking across. I was like, we're out.
Yeah, no, it's one of those, man.
But, yeah, man, I feel like white people need to, like, try and just, don't be racist, but don't be scared of what to say, because that fear is the thing that's going to want to make more black people bang you.
Do you know what I think? Don't be driven by fear, yeah. Just be open, simple.
Be open but polite.
And at the same time, obviously, there are some black people, and we'll get into that. There's some black people that sometimes they just want to be offended. Yeah. And they just want, like, sometimes, I feel like sometimes white people feel like they walk around eggshells, right? Because they don't know what to say. Because some people will just get offended no matter what you say.
Yeah, that's very true.
And sometimes, like, I just don't know. Like there were times when I did that as well. Like, there was someone that, obviously, I came from Nigeria. Like, oh yeah, you came from Nigeria. Oh, how was it when you got here? That was the same. I had to shut them down because it's like you're trying to make me seem like I came from somewhere. This is not coming to America. Yeah. My name's not Eddie Murphy. Like, you get me? Yeah, it was one of those. And sometimes you just have to shut them down to let them know, like, bro, I don't live in a hut. Yeah, you get me? That one. There's that. But then there's also times when you just go, like, some people just want to be educated and you can just educate them nicely. So there's a balance between both. But I just feel like, just with that, I feel like it's good when black people are, like, sometimes we're the only ones in a place and we're alone. Like, cool, yeah, it's easy. Yeah,
because sometimes you need your separation, innit?
Because there's the nod, but then there's also the stare, where you're walking with a black, like, you're walking and you see another guy, on the road. And you just want to see the first person to flinch. Like, that happens a lot.
That happens all the time.
A lot. And it's a thing where I don't think that's a healthy thing.
No, it's not.
You're always, why are we sizing each other up? I don't want to fight you, man.
But
now you're staring at me, so I can't turn around. Do
you know who man I know, yeah, including myself, that I've realised, like, so you know when you're walking in energy, like, in the wrong part, and then you see like, man, like, on the corner road, you don't look at them for too long.
Yeah, no, don't look at them at all.
Don't just walk.
Just walk straight. Don't walk down, because now you look like,
I'm not saying,
you look like praying it, they'll come at you, but just...
No, I'm not saying like you're a coward or anything, I'm just saying, save yourself the beef, innit? Obviously, if they came to you, it's a different story, innit? Because you got to defend yourself at the end of the day. But you know them ones, like, when you're younger, so I'm not gonna... Have any of you almost got robbed?
Not me.
I almost got robbed, one time, But my friend, some older guy I knew, came in last minute, It's like, no, allow him.
Oh,
but
snap.
I was one of those guys that I didn't pre, but it just looked like I was staring in it, or I just looked at things for too long. So
I learned that quickly.
But you know what it is, the guy told me, you shouldn't try it, like...
Where is this?
I think it's in Tottenham. I think it's near farm. But the older guy was like, oh yeah, you shouldn't, because he could tell like I wasn't gonna try and give him nothing. Yeah, like it wasn't worth it. Because I was like year 7, year 8. Yeah, they was like big guys. I was like, it's not worth it. Like.
No, you were finished.
Yeah, I was finished, but no, at the time.
Hey, do you know, reminds me of this is unrelated, but remember the day Brian told us the story when he got on the bus and he saw a girl like, give me your number.
Oh, stop. Pause. Nah, stop. No, stop. I want to clear this up here. Oh, no, you better really...
This was in year 7.
No, that's not what happened though.
Oh, that's not what happened. He walked on and he told him, give me your number.
No, that's not what happened. Basically, we started...
You say
Everyone listen to this. I know Eugene's listening to this laughing his head off. Listen, because he added you on Twitter as well. Wait, wow. Listen, yeah. What happened was we started J7, yeah, and you know the bridge wasn't major in it, so we're taking bus. Oh, you wasn't there, so bridge wasn't done yet, so we're taking bus, and then we were on the bus in it. Yeah. But like me and her, we're in the same form. So we knew each other, and we were talking on the bus, but like, you know,
this guy demanded her number.
I didn't I don't know how the story flipped in your head, but
no, but that's how you said it. I remember we laughed at all.
Yeah, I remember. But I would have never said I demanded her number because
you didn't demand it. You didn't.
But like the thing is, the way.
No, but you're confident it was gonna go better now.
Yeah. The thing is, we're just talking like we're just cool like. Who is it?
Wait, were you talking to her or was it like you just walked in the bus stop, bus?
No, we
walked up to her and was like, give me your number.
Walking on the bus together.
Oh, the way you told the story, I feel like he walked on the bus and was like, give me your number.
Nah, we were walking on the bus together and then the bus kind of empty in there. The second bus or something like that. But we walking on the bus together and we took them, basically we were talking like, it was really early 7 days. Yeah. So I don't know if I was, maybe like, I was young trying to make friends real quick or trying to force the friendship or what, I don't know, I was trying to get around real quick. I was like, what's your number? And I had a phone for the first time. So I was gassed with my phone.
That's not even that bad, man.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad.
I died. No, Karen. I should have known.
Yeah, it wasn't the thing that I was trying to move to. I was trying to make friends.
Nah,
I was literally trying to make friends.
Loki, that's rude. That's rude.
Now that's another topic though. But wait, what was
I got a pin though.
The Robin thing, yeah. So it's a thing where
I got a pin. Come on.
We didn't have big in the day. That's what we talking about.
Yeah, she did. But when I got Blackberry, I got a pin.
Oh, cool.
I got a pin.
The point I was trying to make is so it wasn't the fact that I didn't want. I was gonna give my phone, or I tried to, or I was afraid to stand up for myself. Yeah, I just generally don't want to give you my things because it's mine. Innit? But the guy was, because I was this young guy, he was like, no, just don't do it. Yeah.
Do you know?
I think he knew my mum. So he was just like, no, just allow it. Yeah. But in my head, I was like, no, I didn't do nothing wrong. I'm not trying to fight you. I'm trying not to give like.
Do my phone.
For real. But it's a thing where why are we learning not to give people the own race to people we should be closest to a look that we didn't have a bad intention.
Why do we? I feel like that's a serious thing because like there's a problem in our society with like just the idea of we always see each other as rivals. Yeah. Like cool. When we're alone, it's like cool. Everybody else is white. Or everybody else is this, and we're the only black person.
Yeah, but women not. It's different.
But when it's all of us, it's like rivalry. Or I'm sizing you up. I'm trying to see you use this. I'm trying to see you use that, and that's a problem.
We really should be big each other.
And that's the thing that needs to be
fixed. Close.
Like why do you want to fight me on sight just because I look like?
Deep it.
You know what I mean?
We're a minority, in a world where a lot of people don't want us. Yeah, I know it's getting better.
But today, our country alone, fam.
Yeah, our country alone is like. There's so many different cultures, but so many white people aren't accepting to us. So we shouldn't be separating each other. Like we have a lot of things common. Most black people get along like that, and it's not even that deep. Even if we're not friends, we can get along. So, but at the end of the day, we're still like.
Always somebody's a threat. Somebody's this. Somebody's
that.
Exactly. It doesn't need to be that way.
And that's the big issue of it because I'm seeing it's a thing where we've got one side of like people from other cultures don't want us, but then we've got another side where we're rivaling people.
And that stupid whole like obviously we do it as a joke. I do it all the time as a joke, but that whole stupid Caribbean versus African thing gone.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah.
The people that do it seriously, you're all moist.
Yeah, because we do it as a joke.
Yeah, the people that do it on a serious thing, like you're all moist because no country's better than the other. Like that whole dividing thing. See, it's a bit nuts. But
I know two friends that are beefing.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I don't know the history too well. But I know that they're childhood friends, but I don't know how close I've been. You two don't know them, but they're basically childhood friends, innit? Yeah. And I heard they were beefing the other day. Apparently, it's on site for them. And I'm like thinking, what? Like, what? Why? And I heard that thinking. When I heard that, I'm thinking, why?
But what happened?
I don't know what happened. I don't know. The person told me doesn't even know themselves. But apparently, they weren't on top of that. So
That's crazy, man.
I'm just like,
I don't see how childhood friends do that.
stop,
though.
man.
And,
Listen,
when I was younger, it used to seem like it seemed more normal, but now that I'm slightly older,
I don't know how
it just seems a bit like.
Because deep it, you want
How
childhood
do you end up killing someone? Just low key, like
I don't think they're
that
gonna
whole
actually
idea.
kill.
Yeah, no, but just that whole idea of like.
I want to bang.
It's so because now that I'm older and I see like life from a different kind of point of view. You know, for a fact that this whole thing ends. Like, I don't see someone being 30 and still be doing this whole.
Yeah, you just stop talking.
Imagine doing road at 30. It's not possible. It doesn't make sense.
No, people do it though. People do it, but it's a rare.
Yeah, but it's so rare because it doesn't make sense.
Settle down.
So I feel like this thing doesn't.
Get a
This thing
family.
isn't gonna. It's not gonna last long. Like, what kind of reputation? Who you get a reputation
Nah,
from?
but you know this. You know this whole
What
like.
do you get from this?
You know this whole beef about like family friends or close friends from childhood beefing. Yeah, like don't ever think. You've been through this much, like so. Just say I knew one of you lot. If I knew one of you lot, yeah, since I was a kid, yeah, since I was like in primary school, young thing, yeah. You're basically my cousin, yeah. Like you know, you have those people that are basically your cousins.
But not exactly your cousin.
No, not
Yeah,
cousin,
but
not
yeah,
cousin,
but you're.
What's
Like,
your
I would
cousin?
call your auntie and uncle, innit? I wouldn't be calling them like by their name or whatnot.
Yeah.
But because you've known them so well, just as well as other family members, why would you want to beef? Like I know you might have like a disagreement, but still.
A couple arguments.
Sometimes it depends what the person did. Like sometimes you have to understand as well.
No, but there's times, yeah.
Some things might happen. Obviously, I don't think there's
People
enough to
do
everyone
act-
to
no, but
kill
deep-
someone.
there's times when we've had
kill
this-
someone, but like there's sometimes you have to understand like some people. Of course, the mindset is not. It's not helpful. It's not right. It's not nice, and it's not gonna give you anything. But you still have to understand that like a lot of the time, the way these people think, it's not because they're stupid.
Yeah.
There's things that they see, there's things that's happened, there's things that, you know what I mean? And like, you can't understand unless you've been through it low key, man. It's one of those.
Nah, but deeper, yeah.
It's one of
If
those.
one of us had an argument, we've all had arguments between each
Depends
other.
how deep the argument
like,
is, innit?
yeah, but still, like, it always ends up with us forgetting about it or thinking, nah, it's not
That's
worth
that's one thing that needs to be fixed in my name though. Like, obviously, I feel like it's better. Like, I say this all the time, like, yeah, like, man, them friends, it's easy. Like, things happen, boom. Either you just fight,
Get over and done with.
get it over and done with, cool. But I'm sorry. shout out, sorry. or like, it's a thing where.
That's bro though. Shout out, sorry.
And you fight, get it over and done with, like literal physical fight, or you forget about it and just push it on the rug. But sometimes that's a problem because you're actually hiding.
Because you're hiding,
Yeah, but-
and somewhere will just come out of nowhere.
Yeah,
exactly.
and I feel like girls are better at that, like expressing their feelings. But at the same time,
They're better hiding it than
obviously
us.
I'm not a girl, so I can't speak for them. But from what I see a lot of the time,
Love when they put girls on.
yeah, a lot of the time, like
No,
boom,
girls will keep it
now
to
it
themselves.
becomes a huge big deal.
Yeah.
and now you can't even.
And now you hate the person.
Yeah, like relax.
The amount of hatred you have isn't
You know what I
worth
mean?
it.
There needs to be a balance between both. But man, they need to express their feelings more as well. Like if I'm upset about something, like bro, I didn't like how you did that. Blah 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 blah. Cool. You know them ones.
I saw this, what's it called? There's this girl group. Not girl group, like the friendship group.
No.
But like, I think they're sly, like Snapchat or Instagram famous, I'm not sure. But I've had them on Snap for time, probably from when I first had Snap. So they've just always been on there. So I always just see their stories and go through it. And like, after a while, you clock, oh, they're all friends. Ah, cool. And then out of nowhere, like, it's like, because they're the type of girl to snap everything.
Yeah.
So you kind of like see what's going on and regardless. So you almost know what's happening.
Yeah.
And I know they started indirecting each other on snaps.
Wow.
I was like, hold on, you're talking about her. And I was just watching it.
Looking at sounds like reality show. Don't put your whole life on.
Or you know when they
Snapchat,
go,
mate.
some
I
people
was-
try to forgive
yeah.
me for this, or they
Yeah.
send shots on Snapchat, yeah.
I can never bring myself to that. You know that black screen thing. What do I look like? Black screen. Oh, I can't trust no one. Oh, this guy.
Some people just aren't worth trusting. Some people are worth loving.
Like I went like I've been tempted. I feel like everyone's been tempted to do that. Like,
Yeah,
black
no, of
screen,
course,
With
but
the
no.
two thing like, yeah, I'm vexed.
I
I'm
think
just
I
Yeah,
don't-
but you know, I don't know how I'm fair than this. I'm not doing
I
that.
think, especially now with the update of Snapchat, I don't even snap too tough.
Yeah, no, not even Snap, but Twitter as well. Like, you can do those things.
But with that, yeah, they just started beefing out of nowhere. Now they do like, I don't see their snaps at all anymore. I don't think maybe they're like fixed up and like bonded, but like
I highly doubt
there was a time where they weren't showing each other on their snaps at all. Like they would do snaps, but it was just them and new people. And then now they just stopped doing snaps. I don't know what's happening. But listen, you need to fix up, man. You've been friends for too long to like.
Yeah.
I don't know why you started arguing, so I'm not gonna really get into it. But like,
speaking to them, you know.
Hey.
generally, if you
Trouble.
it's with girls as well. Like sometimes girls argue about man or whatever.
Yeah,
It's-
no, but you know, it's
And
sometimes-
those girls that shout, oh, I don't have female best friends because shut up.
And actually, you know what it is,
How
yeah?
can you not have friends with your own gender?
I hate girls saying
that
they're arguing, yeah.
You should really connect with them more.
Yeah,
than
yeah. There's some
Like,
things that a girl can give you as a
really
friend.
Because
that
a guy
girls
can give you as a
never
friend
do.
than a girl.
And then we compare that every guy wants to move to you. When you're
Especially
doing
when
friendly
they're
with
both
every guy,
black
man,
as
shut your damn mouth.
Exactly, both black.
You know when girls tell you about arguments with other girls, you're like, okay, but why are you beefing? Like,
One
why
time
couldn't
you're
just
wrong,
pattern
but I
it?
can't say that because I'm trying to move to you. It's tough. It's
No,
tough.
but you know what it is, yeah? No matter if I'm moving to a girl, I'll still tell her that, you know. Because then they realise, I don't care.
Loki, I'm a waste man.
Shut up.
I'm a waste man, so I'm a just like.
I'm a waste man.
Basically, I'm a watch and just like lazy for my entertainment personally. But on a real thing, but I would actually just tell you, fix up, fix the hell up, man. I'm not here to babysit both of you. I would tell both of you, just fix up. This kind of happened once, but like they didn't make a big deal of it. They just kind of just went their separate ways and just left as it is. So that's calm. If you do that, that's fine, as long as there's no drama. But don't make drama out of it. Just I'm gonna tell both of you. I'll call both of you and we'll do a conference call. I'll tell you both of you shut up.
Low-key is good for conversation. Come and give me your bad days, baby. Come talk to me.
For you know. Sometimes I just want to hear what you spoke about.
I was gonna hit you.
Don't message me what you did in your day. I want to hear it from you because I don't know why for me I want to hear you speak.
Low-key, I don't know.
No, nothing cool. VN's is fine.
Oh no!
Don't call me. No. Don't call me.
So that's me. Honestly, when I see phone calls, I don't know why. I feel like there's something wrong with me, but low key, when I see someone call me unannounced, it's like the audacity.
No, yeah.
Do you not think I'm busy? Don't even ask
unless
me.
it's important or you're my girl. Don't call me like that.
If I'm moving to you, and let's see, more time when I see my family, like you'll know if if I
my cousin does advice.
Let me call you.
That's family though. So
Let me call you. Then I'm into you.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? But I don't do phone calls like that. Honestly, calling me like that is.
If it's an emergency or you have something to tell
Say,
me,
yo, you busy? Can I call?
I'm on call just for you to call like that. You think I'm gonna pick up?
Like if you got something to tell me like it's important, I would really tell me. I'm gonna listen to you. I don't call you for the sake of it. Like, hey, how you doing? A lot of people, I'm not doing.
You know people that call you. And like, okay, what did you call me for? Yeah. They just wanted to talk. No, I have things to do. Like, don't call me. I don't want to talk for an hour. Like, I can't multitask.
I'm not doing. I'm going to end the call. I'm going to live.
No, come on.
The thing is, a lot of people say I would watch the phone ring. I'm not that kind of person. I would have pressed decline.
I don't know. It's a bit hard.
It depends on you would know.
It depends who it is. It depends who it is.
Nah,
but
God of you.
I was gonna ask you guys. Yeah, you know.
No, I love it when they send you voicemails as well when they're vexed that you didn't pick up. The person knows who I'm talking about. She knows. She knows.
Hashtag free these podcasts. Come on.
I'm gonna go. Oh, you're not gonna answer your phone. As far as you're concerned, I'm ghosting.
Hey, those voicemails, yeah.
On Blackberry, they will ping you for life.
No.
Wait, in 2018.
Do you think I'm a mug?
Wait, in 2018.
She knows who she is. No,
2018. It's 2018.
You know them R&B songs. You know the way they start. You know the ones.
It's some Usher and R. Kelly, like. Hello.
Oh, I hate you.
But yeah, I was gonna ask you lot. Yeah, so you know how if you're in like I've noticed this because I live in more of a white area. I live in North London, but I live in a white area as well. Yeah, I've noticed like there's certain black people, if they're around a certain amount of white people, they'll try and fit in with them more. So they might try and act less black per se, so they fit in with more the white side of like the place they're in. So I was a bit curious about
a black person.
A black person, yeah. So
we'll try to fit white people by acting white almost.
Yeah. So
I'm not saying that acting black. Acting
no,
white.
I know.
I don't think there's a way to act black or white.
But you know what I mean when I say
like you don't know. Yeah, we're trying to rephrase
don't take offense to what I say.
Yeah, mate.
That was me acting.
But I think it's a big issue because I know you've probably seen this, yeah. But it's like, why are you trying to change who you are? Like I haven't done it, but I've not struggled with it, but I've kind of like I kind of relate on why you're doing it. I'm not saying I agree with it, but I feel like no one should belittle themselves like that to like act a certain way just to fit. And then when I've realised when you go chill with black people, they'll be like, oh yeah, you live in a white area, or you it's true. It's not that deep. It's just with different people.
No. There's sometimes when it's banter and sometimes when it takes.
Yeah, no, banter's fun. Banter's fun,
yeah. But one thing I've seen here, like I feel like it's a thing to pity as well because a lot of people struggle with like that identity crisis. Like the only black people they know are them and their family.
Yeah, that's very
time. So they don't even know how to act this, that, and the other.
And obviously,
they expect it to be this way, this, that, and the other. When they see black people, they're happy because like, yo, these are people.
Sorry.
But then they don't even know how to act around those kids. They think, okay, well,
because I realised black family, you know what I mean? Family is a big part. Family's a big part of how you're being raised and how you end up here. But in today, social interactions with friends and just people in general are a big part of it as well. So I feel like, if you just have a black family, that's fine. I'm not saying you're any less black than the rest of us, because that's not how we should really treat it. But at the same time, because you've not really had those interactions, if you're used to just being around white people, there might be certain things you're just generally into. It's not bad or good. It's just you're just into that more than the average person, innit?
In my opinion, I think it's the thing. Just live free. Like don't try to be black.
Yeah, don't try to be white.
Just be you. Like
Try
your
to be
family might be Ghanaian or Nigerian, and then all the people around you are just like English. That's not a problem. It's not a bad thing. Don't see yourself as I'm less black or I'm not white.
No,
like,
you're yourself.
I've heard a lot of people say this. I wasn't black enough for the black kids, and I wasn't white enough for the white kids, and like, they don't even know who they are. And sometimes there's a lot of people that have gone through that, and it's not a nice thing. But you are you. Like, you're a black person by skin, you know what I mean? But your identity is you. You understand what I mean? So it's just one of those, like, I don't know, just live. It doesn't solve anything for me saying.
Live as yourself, man. That's what I gotta say. Be happy with your own skin.
You don't have no one to
appreciate you're a black person. Every black person is beautiful, innit?
Trust me.
Every black person is beautiful. But at the end of the day, if you're not acting like the most stereotypical black person, then you're different. You're unique, innit? So don't let that bring you down. I think you should love yourself.
I even wanted to ask you lot as well. Like I said it earlier when I was saying that with black boys, and sometimes the advantage is very small. But sometimes they might think you're cool because you're black and the way they're black. Yeah. But one thing that I realized this year with black girls growing up in like white areas or whatever, it's the thing where it's just one of those where I don't think it's as much an advantage for them, basically. Like a lot of black girls growing up in white areas, I've heard, like I know a couple of friends that grew up like that, they don't feel wanted, they don't feel beautiful.
No,
and many of them are peng, many of them are peng. You tell them they're peng, they're like,
some that are beautiful.
I don't think I am.
No,
and they're not saying that. I hate girls that I don't hate girls that do. I don't hate nobody, but I hate it when girls do this thing where it's like, you tell them they're paying and no, I'm not. They're fishing for compliments. But these people, they're not fishing for compliments. They genuinely don't think they're good looking. And it's such a thing to be like. It's like this. I didn't want to bring this in, but like, see, like the whole Samira Love Island situation. Samira wanted to be like Megan. Megan bought everything she has, my guy, and everything she has are typical black features, so to speak. So it's one of those things where it's one of those like, because a lot of guys with this whole attraction thing or whatever. It's not always about looks for guys. Sometimes it's just the way you carry yourself. Yeah. But with girls, more time, it's about looks. Or whatever. That's what people say. That's what some people think.
They think it's about looks.
In my opinion, see, more time. If you carry yourself confidently, I've said this before, you can go from clapped to beautiful or whatever. In my opinion, but it's just one of those. But I feel like it's quite sad for them in those situations because they don't feel wanted by white guys, and the black guys that grow up with the white guys want white girls, so they don't feel wanted by their own people. Sometimes, one thing I've talked to what that's quite funny is when they then leave them areas, they want the blackest possible they can get. They want a road guy because they want to escape from what they've been seeing. I met a girl like
that, She went to Broxbourne, for what? So 5 years, For 5 years you went to Broxbourne. I'm not saying you're white, I'm not saying you're black,
Why do I feel like I know exactly?
No, someone else. Cool. But she dipped from that area, went to Southgate College in Enfield, So now she likes the most roadest guy.
That's what they want, because it's the most opposite.
No, and I'm not gonna lie, her family pretty much lives in North London, like Eddie and all that, So cool, I get it to an extent, But the way she's acting and the way she's sliced like carries up, she's a smart girl. And I know she's got sense. Yeah. So when I see you're trying to move to this road man, you know he's not good for you. Yeah. And you keep coming to me or coming to people for general issues like, he didn't treat me good, or he does this, he does that. I can't go here no more, I can't go there no more because my ex was a roadman, Yeah. Whose fault is that? And fam, you know what it is,
Hey Josh.
No, but you know what it is, So part of it is it's not your fault, and generally you've been brought up where so many white people don't appreciate your beauty, and it's so hard for not even black girls, but black people in general to appreciate their own beauty. It's very hard, isn't it? So obviously I get where your insecurity issues come from, but at the end of the day, there's some girls that they end up getting a man, or they find the love of their life, or they find people who appreciate them for them, but deep it, no matter how much someone can say you're beautiful or no, don't let them get to you, they never ever see it how you might see it to them.
The beauty.
Yeah, the beauty of a woman. Or
I just feel like it's sad because,
to be honest, when you said about girls that are beautiful that don't actually believe it. First of all, I want to say you should, regardless if people don't think you're beautiful anyways. Yeah. Even if I say,
because first of all you are. Everybody. Come
on, man.
This is not an idealistic, cringy.
For real.
Whatever. Everybody's literally.
Fam, deep it. No matter where you go, no matter how you look someone is going to find you beautiful.
Find you attractive.
It's not even, don't even wait for someone to find you attractive. You find yourself attractive.
First, and then look for someone, innit? Because at the end of the day, I've realised for most guys, as much as they want a painting, a big part of it is personality. They just don't realise.
If you're confident, I'll wife you know.
Actually, no, you can't be dead, but... Like,
that's not like, you can't be like dead, but you can be alright,
As long as I find
it would take
as long as I
so
as
far.
long as I
Oh,
find
trust me.
as long as I find you attractive a little bit and your personality is
Yeah,
A1,
some girls that if I just see her, you know, some people you just see on the road,
Yeah.
like, I'm like, okay, that she's alright.
Yeah,
But then I see the way she carries herself,
Like,
and I'm like,
you
poor woman,
became
first
pain.
of all, she's making people go in this room.
Yeah,
You know the ones, but see,
it's time, man, and it's
Very
really
good.
sad because I feel
and that
like
goes for mandem and girls as well.
some black girls who live in like white areas or been around white people, they don't appreciate their beauty. Yeah,
I feel like
and then they become beautiful.
I don't want to use those big words like trauma and stuff like that, but they've been scarred low key because
Yeah.
so many times they've been told,
They haven't been told, but
yeah, exactly, not exactly told like you're not beautiful.
Yeah, but that's not who, the
and
guys
what
in the
everybody
area.
wants.
Yeah.
That's not what they
You
want.
might have had a crush on
Yeah.
Dave in like year 9, and Dave wants Sophie. He does
Yeah.
not want a different girl or something like that. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So it's quite. Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
it's really
it's
sad,
true.
it's really
true.
sad.
It's true. But
Because it's easier for black guys, I think, because at the end of the day, yeah, we live in a world where so many people like black guys for the sake of liking black guys.
yeah.
None of us really
and
have
I've seen that obviously now I go to uni. I've seen a lot of girls that came from that kind of environment and then come to somewhere that left away.
Yeah, and it's
black
bad
place, you know
because
what I mean?
they crave.
But it can be so beautiful and it can be so messy as well. Like
Yeah.
Some people just crash and burn because.
Yeah.
Now they're around so many black people like, oh, they don't know how to act.
Yeah.
But then there's some that like they
And
just
they
they
learn to
flourish. What they've been waiting to be this whole time,
Yeah.
and it's been like they've been crushed because they weren't in an environment that helped them. They flourish, and it's so beautiful to watch sometimes. But yeah, man, it can be a balance. And for guys as well, sometimes as well, like that identity, man, that identity. Everybody just you need to know who you are individually, regardless of what's around you, because. More time, you'll be in environments where you're the only black person. Or you're
Yeah,
the only
it's just how the
person
world is.
like
You need to
that. You
accept
need to know
it
who you are,
and
regardless. Many
love
times.
yourself for it.
Many times, man. It's
Yeah.
serious.
It's very
It's
tight,
serious,
but yeah. Let's wrap it up. Yeah, this episode was a very good episode. I liked what we
Yeah, I
talked
like
about
it.
it.
I liked it.
As we usually do, like, share, subscribe, post it
Hashtag
around.
Free
Hashtag
Podcast.
free, yeah. Hashtag.
Follow.
Follow us on Twitter. Tell us your opinions on this hot topic.
Follow Soul as well on Twitter,
Yeah, follow
on
Soul.
Have you
Instagram.
changed?
Soul is the company that this podcast is under. Like,
Yeah.
it's an entertainment company. We do other stuff for on podcasts. But yeah, we'll put that out as well. Like,
If you've got any suggestions for topics as well.
Is the app changed though?
The
Because
app.
it's
That,
very
oh yeah,
We'll
change.
figure out.
We'll put
yeah,
it in.
probably. We'll
But the
figure
point
it
is,
out.
yeah, if you've got any topics you want us to talk about, let us know in it. Cause
And if you want to join as well,
Yeah, if
holla.
you're not joining, let us know.
Holler,
'cause-
like, obviously, if you know us as friends or whatever, just holler at us
yeah,
individually.
but if you don't, get to
If
know
you don't
us.
know us, don't even holler. If you don't know something, you want to jump in anyways.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll be
exactly.
down for
No,
that.
that's
That would
true.
be sick.
That's not
Like,
even a
Jeremy
problem.
don't mind,
your-
fam.
'cause I-
Link ups,
yeah.
you get me.
Yeah.
Come.
So
But yeah.
other people that do podcasts, other people that do crazy
Yeah,
stuff.
let's collab.
Come.
But yeah, thanks for listening. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll have another episode next week, whenever that week is, because we don't know when we post this podcast.
Yeah, trust me.
This one's coming up on Sunday.
Well, this one's coming up this week.
This is Sunday. Yeah.
Cool. So this was literally
This
recorded
one
this
is
Tuesday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
So yeah.
But yeah, thank you for watching.
Next week, episode 4.
I'm still watching.
Should we
Thank
tease
you
it?
for watching.
Should we tease episode 4?
Yeah.
Should we tease episode 4?
Teaser.
Cool. Yeah. What are we saying about episode 4?
Episode 4 is the music one, isn't it?
Should we say hello,
Is it?
welcome to Free G's podcast?
Oh, we did a music one with the friends on. We can do anyway.
I thought to do the music one now.
Yeah. Anyway, here's what it is. Here's
So
what
I
it is.
thought to get. I know.
Yeah.
I thought to get involved.
Love, guys.
Yeah, well, yeah. Take care. Have an identity. Yeah.
Hey, Chase! I see what you did there,
Yeah.
my guy.
Yeah.
That was the name of Cleverland before, but I think the name might have changed now.
Yeah.
But anyway.
But yeah, loving it. Safe.
Yeah,
That's
it.
it.
No, safe. Yeah, your outro back this time.
Oh my god!
Hey!